Good morning, good morning. Welcome back here. I just wanted to make a quick update video on about how my trading has been going lately. I have been on a pretty good streak lately and gracefully ended on June 8th. I've been on a 22-day green streak from about May 8th to June 7th, 22 days trading green streak. And gracefully ended on the 8th of June. And on this day, I did not fight it. I did not, I accepted that it was likely going to be a red day because there was nothing in the market. And, I attempted to get green. I've been trying to get green and just could not get anything going. There was no really good setups. And, I accepted that red day. And, some people on this day, after ending a green streak, they would be down and out for the count. They would be, fueling a depression and drinking booze and going out and getting slam drunk. I did not do that at all. I rejoiced in the fact that I was able to string together 22-day green streak, and it had to have come to an end at some point. I had to have had a red day. It wasn't going to last forever, and I was okay with any day being a red day. I was not like mentally attached to a green streak. I didn't even know I had a green streak going until about June 5th. I was not coming in every day. I was like, oh my God, I'm on a 10-day green streak. Gotta make sure it keeps going. Gotta make sure it keeps going. I was not thinking like that. I was pretty much coming in every single day, just like any other day. I was not attached to the previous days, and I was just reading every market separate from the previous days. I was not thinking that I had to keep the green streak going. And yeah, I came and sat down every single day, and read the markets separate from every previous day. And some days were gonna be hot. We had a really good gap scanner in the pre-market, and I was able to take home, pretty decent green days. This week, I actually had my record week so far, up about maybe $1,430 or so on this week of May. And then on June 6th, I had a pretty big green day for $539. So, some days, bigger green days, just, being able to, read the pre-markets, read the market pre-markets, read the market when I sat down pre-market, just based upon the gap scanner, the volume, the catalysts, and recognizing on some days that we would have an A+ opportunity, and kind of putting my money where my mouth was and trying to push my share size a little bit. I was able to have pretty decent green days on some of these days, but then also on a lot of these days, I would sit down and there would just be nothing. Like the pre-market gap scanner would be barren and it would just be nothing to trade. And on those days, it was smart to, maintain discipline, take your green trades when you have them, stay a little bit sized down, don't get too aggressive, don't add too high. And on those days, I was able to walk away small green, and that was definitely one of my best attributes for this 22-day green streak, was just accepting the fact that some days you're going to be small green, and I'm okay with walking and grateful to walk away green no matter the amount on the day, because some days are just not in the cards to have a big green day, and I'm not going to be attached to the fact that I got to have some sort of number that I have to reach every single day. Just whatever the market provides, I trade my best, and naturally some days are going to be bigger than others. So yeah, not fighting on these days where small green, like this day I had $14 green day, $50 green day, $40 green day, $30 green day, $70 green day, $40. Not fighting on those days and waiting for those days that are the best odds of being big green. Some of these days, 500, 400, 300, 300. That whole week was pretty good on the week of May, which we can review. But yeah, definitely just staying disciplined on certain days, and on other days, putting my money where my mouth is when the probability and odds are in my favor. And that just also just comes with experience of knowing which days are going to possibly present the best opportunities, and also being able to identify an A+ setup as it's unfolding and putting your money where your mouth is, so you don't regret not sizing up into that move, which is something that I'm still kind of lacking. I feel like I really couldn't capitalize a little bit better on some of these A+ opportunities, because there's a lot of setups that I see and I'm like, man, like this is an A+ setup. I've seen this happen time and time and time again for the past 2 years, and I know it's could resolve in a 20, 30%, 50% move off of this entry point. I need to maximize my share size. This is the opportunity for me to push my share size and break my mental barriers of sizing up and start to establish a new level of share size. And those are the trades that I need to be capitalizing the most on. That's the one thing that I need to continually be working on, is just pushing that share size, because I do want to get to that 1K green day eventually. I feel like that's just like a really good marker, or a really good goalpost for me right now, for my level of trading. I'm consistent. I know how to make money. I just need to push my share size a little bit harder and harder each and every day when the market is hot, at least, and to try to establish a new level of share size, so I can kind of shift my trading from my small green days not being $100, but my small green days being $500, and my green days now, instead of being $500, it's now moved to $1,000 or $1,500. That's kind of I want to shift my trading with the level of share size. And that's just going to come through confidence and pushing my share size on those specific really, really good days. So that's the one thing I'm still kind of working on. I'm working on every single day. But yeah, this definitely builds my confidence a lot. And yes, it builds my confidence a lot, moving forward, knowing that, I know how to make money. I just need to start putting my money where my mouth is, when those setups are there. When the market is hot. So here are my statistics for that 22-day green streak, ending about $3,370 in profit for those 22 days, 22 trading days. About almost a 2-to-1 risk reward, which is really, really good, and a accuracy of 58%. Very proud of that. I'm definitely noticing, as I'm getting more experience, I'm letting my winners run a little bit, so it's causing my risk reward to go up. So I'm making more than my losers. Previously, I'd have a negative risk reward and a higher accuracy, but now it seems to be shifting to where my accuracy is going a little bit down, but that little sacrifice is making up even more for my risk reward ratio. I'm actually making more on my winners, and that's offsetting that accuracy. But naturally, as you're letting your winners ride a little bit, some of those trades naturally are going to come back down. And you're going to stop out break even or for a small loss, which is okay. But that accuracy that you sacrifice more than offsets the risk reward. So the risk reward definitely makes up for that small little decrease in accuracy. And I feel like as traders get more experience, that does start to shift. My profit margin was pretty good, so I'm keeping about a little over 50% of my profits. Which is really good. I don't want it to be any less. When I first started trading, it was about 30%, and I felt that was kind of low. Now is when I had a negative risk reward and a positive accuracy. But as I'm getting more experience, I think it's definitely starting to shift up a little bit because of that letting my winners ride a little bit, because I'm able to identify those setups that may run a little bit longer, and then let it ride a little bit rather than just taking my profits so quick. My largest loser in that period of time for these 22 days was only $78. So really good. I'm not averaging into losers. I'm not averaging down. I'm not, holding and hoping. I'm taking that loss quick, and I'm moving on with my life. And that's how that's definitely the main factor I was able to stay green for such a long period of time, is just cutting that loser so damn quick. I'm not giving it any chance, after it starts to fail, like that's it, I'm out. I only want to hold trades that are reacting the way that I want to be. If it's not going to unfold in that time frame, I want to cut it and wait for that next signal to jump in for the breakout or for the dip trade or whatever. whatever trade I'm looking at. So if it's not reacting the way I want, I'm out for either a small gain, break-even trade, or a small loss. And, that's definitely one of the main factors that kept me green for such a long period of time. We could take a look at that week that I had my record week. The orange here is my nominal P&L. The orange, by the way, this is Trade Journal. Check it out completely. You can sign up for a free. You can also get the paid version, which you can get AI Assist, artificial intelligence, which is going to tell you exactly your estimated value on the day and more insights that you can retrieve from your statistics that you upload here for free into Trade Journal. Definitely be worth checking out. The link will be in the description for that. But yeah, my record week here. So nominal P&L, this is the orange. And that's going to be just the total amount of profit per week. There's also nominal P&L for the day, and that's the total profit per day, and then the orange, profit per month and profit per year. Yeah, you get the point. But yeah, the week is for that week in May, I was up about $1,423. So definitely a little bit higher than my previous record week was about 1,327. So definitely a step in the right direction, showing that I'm improving my trading, staying more disciplined, I'm sizing up when I should be sizing up, and it's resulting in, bigger and bigger days, bigger and bigger weeks, which is really, really good. So that's definitely a good sign that I'm in the right direction. On the month, that month was not my record-breaking month, but pretty decent on the month, a little over 3,000. And I also have a day job as well, so this is just pretty much just icing on the cake, just another source of income for me, a little bit of extra cash flow coming in for now. So that's definitely, another thing that kind of kept me sane throughout this whole week. I'm not trying to get to some arbitrary number in my head for $100 a day or $200 a day or $300 a day. I'm just, coming in unattached to the dollar amount that I'm trading or the dollar amount that I get from my trades, my profit, because I also have that other source of income that's able to, pay for all my bills. So I'm not really reliant on trading 100% to pay all my bills. So I'm not really attached to the amount of profit I make on the day. And that's a really good influence on my trading that I'm finding. Because I'm able to stay more calm, collected, cool during losses, during red days, during small green days, and I don't lose my shit as easy. Before, when I was relying on trading, I was actually relying on trading in this point right here, and I would lose my cool so fast because I needed to make a certain amount of money. I felt like I needed to make a certain amount of money every month because I needed to pay bills, and that just was not conducive to really good. It wasn't conducive to good trading because some days I felt like I had to break my rules because I wasn't green on the day or I didn't have enough profit on the day, so I had to keep trading. Some days I would trade all day and I ended up losing it all, and man, it was very stressful. So definitely found that having that extra source of income definitely keeps you sane on some of these days. So definitely smart to have that. That was also definitely contributed to the fact of, being able to have this string of winners of 22 days and being able to accept some of these smaller green days and not trying to fight a colder market. So that's kind of what I've been up to, how my trading has been going lately. I want to just share this and share some of these insights that I've taken away from my 22-day green streak. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming back continually and liking the video and commenting down below. If you guys are new, definitely feel free to subscribe. Also, check out the links down below. You guys can sign up for Trade Journal. You guys can join the Discord, the Triad Trading Lounge, which I'm active in every single day. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.